Let me come take this with Royal.
Hello and welcome to Caribbean Vibrations, TV's hottest Caribbean show. I'm your host, Alain, and welcome back this week. I want to thank everybody for the support they gave us last week. I got a lot of phone calls, I got a lot of emails. Appreciate that because it means you guys are watching. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page. Now today we're coming to you from Brampton, from this amazing new restaurant called 114 Caribbean Cuisine, located directly across from the Bramalea City Center. Now as I check out this menu and see what I'm going to order, here's what's coming up on this week's show. On today's show, we have scenes from the Bahamas Fritterfest, Snowflakes on Steel. But first up, we speak with producer Christene Browne about her film project, Sena.
Well, I grew up in Regent Park, and I started with the Regent Park Video Workshop, and that was like my first gig as a producer, essentially, because we produced videos about Regent Park, and that's where I started. And then after that, I went to Ryerson Film School.
So what was the biggest thing that you learned at Ryerson Film School about the whole film business?
Oh, film school doesn't teach you a lot about film business. It basically teaches you about production. You have to go out there and actually do it in order to learn how to do it. So yeah, you learn the basics of filmmaking, basically. That's what you learn at Ryerson.
Now, the one thing that I know as a producer myself is that you come up with an idea or you see something that touches you and you want to make it into a story so people can see it. And you and I, we've talked a couple of times, and that's what brings us to tonight, which is you have an idea. Not an idea, you've seen a story, and it's about Sena. So tell us, please, about the story.
Okay, well, Sena stems from, I went to Ghana some years ago, and I was watching TV one night, and they started talking about this practice, Chokisi was called, where young girls are taken into a shrine to atone for sins committed by someone in their family. And I thought, my God, something like that happens like today? And so the next day I started asking about, what is this Chokisi thing? What's this Chokisi thing? So when I got back to Canada, I applied for a grant and I wanted to do some further research. So I went back to Ghana the year after and I interviewed a whole bunch of former Chokisi, visited a whole bunch of shrines, and I got a really good sense of what it is, what the practice is and what the opposition is. There's actually people that are for the system, for the practice, because it's a traditional African custom in Ghana and Nigeria and Benin as well too, I understand. So there's a lot of opposition. It's something that's existed, but something that needs to go because it's really archaic and backward and very harmful to young women and children.
So right now you're in the whole financing stage of the project. So if people want to donate, if they want to find out more information about you, how can they do that?
Well, they can visit my website. The website is syncopatedprod.com. And if they click on my homepage, you'll see a picture of an older African woman. If you click on that picture, then you'll get to the information about Sena. And all the information is there. There's videos. There's videos of my research trip. And you'll be able to see these women and see what they look like and hear a little bit of their stories.
Hope you enjoyed that performance by Pan Fantasy. Snowflakes on Steel has always been a great event and we've enjoyed covering it. Besides all the great Pan that's being played, they handed out awards to people who've been instrumental in helping Pan grow in Toronto and beyond. Plus there was an extra prize for us, as there was a special tribute to Royette, because all Pan bands knew how much she loved Pan. So thanks to all the Pan bands for the tribute, and here's a great performance by another great band, Afro Pan.
What take a look. Give me a break. You're the reason why I sing. I want to hear you. Louder. Clap your hands, clap. Upstairs. I can't hear you. You sing it?
You're watching Caribbean Vibrations. Give us a call at 416-451-8596 or email us at caribbeanvibrationstv@gmail.com.
I got a chance to attend the Fritterfest held by the Association of Bahamians in Canada. So here are some scenes from Fritterfest. The ABC is about establishing and sustaining a strong and close sense of Bahamian spirit and community in Canada. I gotta say, Lisa Ray and everybody, I had a great time at Fritterfest. I ate too much conch. We also had the opportunity to talk to Ambrose Morris, Communications Manager for the Bahamas Tourism Board.
Well, fritters, first of all, are made from a staple in the Bahamas, the conch. Conch is a sea urchin found in the sea, and they are developed or they grow in beds. So you can find anywhere from 2,000 to 5,000 conchs growing together in the bed in about 25 feet of water throughout the Bahamas, and it's plentiful in the Bahamas. And so you have conch divers that go and dive into the ocean, and they bring up these conch shells. I know a lot of people are familiar with conch shells, the big, beautiful pink rock-like shells that the conch are in. And so we push the conch out using sharp objects, get the conch out, and it's bruised, seasoned, and put in a batter and deep fried to create conch fritters. And it's a staple, it's a delicacy in the Bahamas. And so we thought it was apt, the ABC, that is the Association of Bahamians in Canada, it was fitting that we use this staple to bring Bahamians together, conch, in a conch fest or conch Fritterfest. Junkanoo is an ancestral festival of the Bahamas. It is the biggest and the best, I might add, of the Bahamas. And how it got started was back in times of slavery, and this is the popular version of it. John Canoe, he was a slave master, and he would allow his slaves one day of the year to just go crazy. They can take anything they can find on the plantation and make costumes, make musical instruments, and just party, and he provide food for them. And so that was the John Canoe Festival. Over centuries, John Canoe became John Canoe. The Junkanoo Festival, and now the festival is held year-round in the Bahamas, but most importantly during New Year's and Boxing Day. And it starts at 3 o'clock in the morning, where you can have anywhere from 5 to 10 groups. Each group has 200 to 500 revelers or junkanooers, and they dress in costumes and they win prizes based on their musicality, their dance, and their costume. And so we use it a lot overseas, here in Canada, in the United States, and Europe, as an expression of Bahamian culture. And so we were approached, the ABC was approached by the then Caravana Association, or the Toronto Carnival Association, to show some of this expression at the Greater Toronto Airport Authority at the Toronto Pearson International Airport. And so we went out there in full colors and showed them music. All of the instruments are handmade. You have cowbells, goatskin drums, whistles, no electronic music.
Naweza kuaje hapa?
Kora siria te muthenya ugo mwasi ni ugakorwo ati star. Kiburuzu hili simu. Uko poa? Uko poa? Ramani uko hoja.
Egũthiĩ Nairobi.
Na Nairobi nĩkuo koma thĩna na mĩrimũ citũraga. Nĩ ũyũ ũguo.
Jua Nairobi kutoboa hadi Janges.
Natafuta ka life.
Atukindi life hapa.
Unaweza ni organize ya kawax?
Unajua Gaza uradi ni maspia hapa. Kile kuna mambo, kichuri, manyapunde.
Wanta na edition.
Edition bila do. Sisi lazima ka nice.
Pia amebonga.
Jaluo ile dawa gari yako.
Hatujai chapia ndai live.
Ndio maana hatujaishika kiso. It's not about punishing them. It's about giving them a wake-up call.
That guy's not a thing. That's why I like him.
A beast. Wanadai at showbiz 50-50.
Na mkiwakausha.
Sisi watu, si ni maiti.
It feels like I have to live two different people every day.
You're watching Caribbean Vibrations, and today we were at the Toronto Black Film Festival, the inaugural, and we're here with the founder, Ms. Fabienne Coles. So please tell us, some of us who don't know, you actually have done this for a little while in Montreal. So tell us about the genesis of that festival.
Well, in Montreal, we started with 3 films in 3 days, and back then, 8 years ago, it was called the Haitian Film Festival. And 3 years later, or 4 years later, I don't remember, we transformed it, we opened it up into the Montreal International Black Film Festival, and last year we screened over 100 films from 40 countries, and with legendary Harry Belafonte that came to the festival to receive a tribute, and also Stedman Graham, Oprah's boo. So this is what Montreal is, and I couldn't wait to come and share this love, this passion with Toronto. Toronto has been a secret love of mine for the longest time. Don't say that to anyone. So now I think it's my Toronto coming out.
Now, actually, when you spoke about Mr. Harry Belafonte, he's actually of Jamaican descent. Now, I heard, is it true you're from Haiti?
Yes, I'm from Haiti.
And you were Miss Haiti?
Yes, I was Miss Haiti 2000, yeah.
Okay, so tell us a little about yourself and how you got your start in the film industry.
Oh my God, long story. Where do I start? I started as a model back then in Haiti, and commercials, and then representing Haiti to several contests outside of the country as a model and a miss. And after that, I was offered a soap opera for 1 year at the Haitian National Television, and right after that, a film, 2 films, 3 films, and then it got like a blown out of proportion. And yeah, this is how it started for me as an actress. And soon after I came here, because I really wanted to do other stuff, to experience, because I felt I was famous in my country. I was famous in all Black Haitian community outside, like in the diaspora. But I felt I needed to learn, to get back to school, to learn some few stuff. And that's why I came to Canada, to Montreal. And I became a director there. I made a film and stuff like that. So now I wanted to tell other people's stories, not just mine. That's why we started the festival. Okay.
And speaking of festivals, this is this one, the Montreal, but you have 2 or 3 other ones you do as well. Tell us about those.
You know,
I do my research.
Oh, do you know? Yes, I mean, I have to say that the Fabienne Coles Foundation is the organization behind all the festivals, and we do several festivals a year, around 4, 5, 6, I don't remember anymore, among which the Montreal International Black Film Festival and the Toronto Black Film Festival, but we also have a festival solely dedicated to Haiti called Haiti en Folie, which is like Haiti on fire. We have one called Fade to Black, celebrating Black History Month in Montreal, and we also have one in Haiti, which is Quebec Film Festival in Haiti. So our life is a constant festival year-round, yeah.
Okay. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I just love we need more love. Coming like a showers of blessings from above, and we no wanna greed. So put away your gun, no need for the grudge, God bless the love, it is a must. I just love we need more love. Coming like a showers of blessings from above, and we no wanna greed. So put away your guns, no need for the grudge, God bless the love, it is a I just love and happiness, away the bobo manifest. Teach you them cleanliness, and if we pray and do them best. Treading in a the valley of the shadow of death with wicked man man I dig them pit and evil man I send check. But never will I fear, and never will I fret. When the bubble you think treading through this generation next. Yo, where them a go doing a this a generation next. When me burn them robots and cyborgs and surrogates, you better change your dirty ways, you better watch your dirty flex. Can't me them are impressed with them corrupted Congress. I just love and righteousness away the big you profess. Get to you, just watch your ways and step away from filthiness. I just love we need, and we need a more love. Coming like a showers of blessings from above, and we no wanna greed. So put away your guns, no need for the grudge. God bless it, love it is a must. I just love we need, and we need a more love. Coming like a showers of blessings from above, and we no wanna greed. So put away your guns, no need for the grudge. God bless it, love it is a must, yo. Get a youth, just hold the faith and go and try the street. Enough for them in a them pretty suit, them a fake. Mama in a the kitchen, toto a bake. Traverse the little and the much, Rasta ever get. I just want this if you want to go choose Zion gate. Rasta ever tell them that love conquer hate. No care what them a try, and them a infiltrate. Get a youth, no matter make them string you up. I just love we need, and we need a more love. Coming like a showers of blessings from above, and we no wanna greed. So put away your guns, no need for the gush. God bless it, love it is a must. I just love we need, and we need a more love. Coming like a showers of blessings from above, and we no wanna greed. So put away your guns, no need for the gush. I just blessings from above. I just love we need a more love. Coming like a showers of blessings from above, and we no wanna greed. So put away your guns, no need for the gush. God bless it, love it is a. I just love and happiness away the bobo manifest. Teach you them cleanliness and if we pray and do them best. Treading in a the valley of the shadow of death, when wicked man I dig them pit and evil man I send check. But never will I fear, and never will I fret. When the bobo man him treading through this generation next. Yo, where them a go doing a this a generation next. When me burn them robots and cyborgs and surrogates, you better change your dirty ways, you better watch your dirty flex. Can't me them are impressed with them corrupted Congress. I just love and righteousness are where the bobo manifest. Get to you, just watch your ways and step away from filthiness.
You're watching Caribbean Vibrations. Give us a call at 416-451-8596 or email us at CaribbeanVibrationsTV@gmail.com.
Now available at Island Mix Restaurant and Lounge in Pickering, Durham's best authentic West Indian brunch. Every Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. All of your back home favorites such as bygone choka, tomato choka, smoked herring, saltfish, and more. Served with your choice of bake, paratha, or sada roti. Enjoy complimentary tea or coffee while you wait. In Pickering, call us at 905-831-1MIX. That's 905-831-1649. Come, taste the mix. Islandmix.ca. Check us on the web. www.islandmix.ca.
You're watching Caribbean Vibrations. It's your host, Alain, and I'm here at this beautiful restaurant, 114 Caribbean Cuisine in the Brampton area. And I'm here with the manager, Miss Dion McKay. So, Dion, how are you doing today? And first of all, thank you for great hospitality. And I gotta say, I'm not saying this just to say this, but the food is good. All right? So, one thing I want to talk to you about first is, tell us the inspiration behind the decor of the restaurant.
Well, behind the decor, actually the owner and myself are the ones who designed the restaurant. We really wanted a contemporary, comfortable, more of a lounge vibe where people feel comfortable to come with their families, husband, wives, and have a nice dine-in dinner. You don't find a lot of Caribbean restaurants in the city where you can come and have a nice dinner with live music or just that whole relaxed lounge vibe. Can we do it over again?
Well, okay, so the decor is great and it's beautiful, but people come for the food. So, I mean, I had a chance to sample, so again, I had really liked the jerk chicken wings, but tell me about two dishes in particular. I want to know about the red snapper I had, and I want to know about the salmon, so tell me about those two dishes.
The red snapper is a traditional brown stew snapper where we fry the fish and we stew it in a special gravy. We add all natural fresh vegetables to that and really stew it down, and we have our steamed coconut basmati rice with that and vegetables. The salmon is also a very different dish. It's not your traditional dish you would find at a Caribbean restaurant. The salmon is guava flavor with red chili peppers on it. And it's for more of those health conscious people who might not feel like a heavy meal and want something lighter to eat.
Now I noticed I didn't get a chance to sample it, and I'm mad at myself. But tell me about some of the desserts, because some of the desserts looked real interesting.
Oh, the desserts are fabulous. our coconut cheesecake, coconut pineapple cheesecake. Everything's made in-house from our shortbread base of our cheesecake to the pineapple toppings. So we use fresh pineapple, we use fresh coconut. Everything is made in-house. So we also have something a little different that you usually don't find. We have a Blue Mountain creme brulee dessert, which is, we use Blue Mountain coffee, and it's a really nice dessert.
All right, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you guys for coming. We appreciate it.
My pleasure, my belly's full. You're watching Caribbean Vibrations. I hope you all enjoyed this week's show. It's me, your boy, Alain. Now, don't forget, people, just like I said, we are looking for new correspondents for Caribbean Vibrations. Go to our Facebook page. You can email some information. I know you can make a video of yourself talking or something like that. So if you love Caribbean cuisine, you love Caribbean culture, and most of all, you love the Caribbean yourself, you should definitely try out. Now, I'm at 114 Caribbean Cuisine in Brampton, having a great time. Got to thank to Dion and everybody. We had a great time today. And we'll see you next week on Caribbean Vibrations.